Hey Valerie, it's Tony. We spoke quickly. I think it was Thursday. I said I wanted to send you out this video, so here it is. Took me a little longer to get it out to you than I'd like, but here we go. I want to give you 3 tips to increase your online presence in order to help you generate additional business via your website. This is something I do for free for small businesses and small business owners. The only thing I ask is if you find the information useful, just hit reply, let me know what you thought. Any feedback's welcome, even if it's just to tell me, thanks for the video, Tony, but we're good, or whatever that might be. No harm, no foul. So I want to go over Google's 3 main ranking factors. That's content, citations, and backlinks. And we're going to start with content. That's just the words and images here on your homepage. Google loves well-written, authoritative content. In my line of work, they say content is king. It's the foundation of your website on the Google platform. So because of that, we suggest 1,500 to 2,000 words. And if we look, you're sitting at almost 800. There's a secondary factor why we suggest that much content as well, and that's keywords. These kind of keywords like plumbing Sarasota, plumbing, I live in Sarasota, sorry. Plumbing Pensacola, plumbers Pensacola, plumber Pensacola. There's all kinds of variations. You want to get those on your homepage, and you may already have a decent amount of them over here. But the more of those kind of keywords there are, the more content is important because you can get them in there without coming off as spammy. So hopefully that makes sense. You have 800. I try to maybe double that, and you'd be well ahead of the game for almost everybody in your area, I'm sure. So after doing this search, I'm going to go down and actually bring up one of your competitors here. They're number 1 for this keyword, Barbie Plumbing, and I'm going to copy their content. And you've actually got them beat. So kudos, you're doing well there. You get up to 1,500 and you're going to be, almost tripling these guys up. So I still recommend doing that. So that's content. Moving on, after doing the search at the top, we get the Google paid ads. I'm not really here to talk about those today, but this area below is super important. This is called the map pack. The top 3 listings here get about 50% of the traffic coming through for these kind of searches, meaning people do the searches, they're calling or clicking on one or more of these top 3. So you want to be here. The question is, how do you get here? And those are called citations. And that's just your company name, address, and phone number out on directory sites around the web like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Thumbtack, Angie's List, Facebook even. Get your company added to 10 to 15 of those kind of sites a week. And over time, your listing is going to start rising to the top. You could do a simple Google search for citation websites, and you're going to get a list a mile long. You can use that to get onto more of those kind of things. Consistency is key there, though. Make sure your data is consistent across those different directories. Below here, this is the organic listings. These are more affected by backlinks. What a backlink is your company website URL in a clickable format on another website. It's essentially a vote for your website from that other site. When I say clickable, I mean, you hover over it. You can click on it. Not all backlinks are created equal. Just because you have 1,000 and your competitor has 100 doesn't mean your 1,000 is beating them. Those could be 1,000 spammy backlinks. You got to make sure you get backlinks from trusted websites, and if you can, websites from the same niche as your niche, whatever you want to call it, as yours. So in your case, another plumber's website. If you got a family member that's a plumber, in another state, you guys can swap backlinks. That actually helps you guys out. Another way to get a solid backlink is like you guys are sort of home improvement. So you could find a home improvement website out there that maybe has a blog and offer the blog owner or the website owner a quick 1,000-word article on plumbing. And often they'll trade you a backlink from their site for that blog article because it helps them keep their site active, and they're interested in doing that. So that's a little bit of a tip. So that's content, citations, and backlinks. Next, I want to take your competitor's URL, put it here in this tool called Ahrefs. This gives us a sort of an estimate of what Google knows about a website and gives us some really cool stats. So they have about 30 of those backlinks we were talking about, which is not a lot. This is telling me the competition in your area for websites in your niche. I can't say niche right now. It's not a very high difficulty to rank here. So 136 keywords, 205 traffic going to the site a month. So let's look at those keywords. So the first 3 are like their company name, and I don't know what this www.barbary is, but this is the first keyword I'm interested in. These are called buyer intent keywords, meaning somebody searching these They're looking for a plumber. They just don't know who they want to work with. So if you're in the top 3, you're likely to get called. If you're not, you're likely not. So this gets searched 100 times a month. They're in position 1 now. This needs to be updated. That gives them about 30. About a third of these searches will come from position 1. So call that 30. Here's another keyword, plumbing, Pensacola, Florida, 30 searches. They're in position 1, getting 10. Here's the big one in your area, plumbers, Pensacola, Florida, 200 searches. They're way on position 8. It's still just getting 7 searches. You get to position 1 here, and what you're looking at, 66 or so clicks a month just for that. So, just to round this up, say they are getting 200 traffic, closing 10% of that. That's another 20 jobs a month, free traffic from their website. Because once you're in those positions, it's just about maintaining it. You don't have to do much. It's not paid ads. So you really want to get there in order to get that free traffic coming to your site if you're looking to get the phone to ring a little bit more. So looking at your website, 27 referring domains. Did they have 30? Yeah, so you're not that far behind them. Now again, your 27 could be a heck of a lot less powerful than theirs, and that could account for you being a little lower potentially. So let's look here, 79 keywords and 64. So you could, well, let's look at your keywords here. 64 clicks a month is what they're showing. Okay. No, you guys are actually getting a lot of these higher. Yeah, you've got the good keywords here on your homepage. You're being found for them. So plumbing Pensacola, this is the one I've searched for. You guys are on position 12, which is on page 2. Plumbers Pensacola, 200 searches. That's even more. Page 2. Plumbers Pensacola FL. You can see how these are slightly different, but they all have their own volume in page 2. So all of these, you're right off of page 1. And you really need to get into the top 3. I feel like if you guys get like maybe 10 of those solid niche relevant backlinks that I was talking about, look for home improvement sites, get some blog articles written. I'm sure you got folks that are capable of writing some stuff about plumbing, and reach out to those site owners. Often they'll just have their email address on the site somewhere or a contact page. Tell them you want to provide some content for them and open for backlinks. You just want to get 1 from each of those sites, not 10 from one site. That doesn't do you any good, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's really all I've got for you today. I hope that made sense, and I hope it was useful. Again, if you found it useful, I definitely would like a reply to the email just to let me know what you thought. Hopefully I gave you some tools to help you help yourself, but obviously this is what I do for a living. So if you guys want any more insight or questions answered, just reach out. Be happy to chat. And with that, I will let you go. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.